Hello, and welcome to our fourth video of our Staying Connected video series entitled Staying Connected Phone Calls. My name is Ted Harrison. I'm the Supervisor of Technology at West Muskegon Local Schools, and today I'm going to share with you information about our call notification system and how you can update and add additional numbers to be called. Let's get started. The call notification program that West Muskegon uses is called School Messenger, and we started using this program in the 2016-17 school year. This program has multiple features, and one or several of them would include being able to make phone calls, send emails, and also text messages. The emails and text messages will be covered in a future video. For this video, we're going to focus on the phone calls. The intended audience for School Messenger are students, staff, parents, and guardians. And the system has the ability to add additional numbers for other relatives or work numbers if needed. So that just needs to be requested at the school that your child attends. School Messenger is used to communicate district and school events, general school information, athletic events, attendance information, school closings and delays, and emergencies. School Messenger is maintained by the school in which your child attends. Once you have provided the school with the necessary contact information, you would then have access to a self-managed portal in which you can add those numbers that we talked about earlier yourself. So if you need to add or change work numbers, cell phone numbers, you want to add relatives, you can do that on the fly yourself. And I will demonstrate how to do that at the end of this video. The necessary information that you need to provide your child's school is any phone numbers you wish to be contacted. And there's two different categories that we put phone numbers in generally. One is the general category, and the other is emergency. Now, a number can be a part of both those categories. There's nothing wrong with that. And typically the primary number is set to both categories. A general information category would be something like what's going on this week at West End, those typical Sunday night calls. An emergency call would be anything dealing with school closings, delays, early dismissals, or there's an actual emergency at the building. So like I said, a number can be part of both those categories. It's totally up to you. If you would like to receive text messages, you would also need to provide a cell phone number. And when you opt in for the text messages, that's the number that it would validate against. So the number that you're going to want text messages to go to is the number that needs to be in the system. So you provide that to your child's school, and you should be set for that. And we'll talk more about that in the text messaging video. To access the Info Center School Messenger portal, this is the self-managed portal, you'll also need to provide an email address. This is what is used to log you in and confirm who you are, what building the information needs to come from to get to you. So if your child's in the middle school and there's a middle school specific notification coming out, it'll pull that and send it to you. Right. And it's also important to contact your child's school if you have any changes to your contact information. We don't want you to miss any important information, and we want to keep you current. We also need, if you need any help with adding contact numbers or have any other questions, your child's school secretaries would be the best to call. Let's jump out of here, and I'm actually going to give you a demo of the Info Center. Okay, so prior to accessing the Info Center, we want to make sure that your email address is in the system, so make sure that the school has that. The Info Center link can be found off of our communications page. And it is the icon right here underneath School Messenger. Let me sign out here real quick so you can see what that looks like. So the School Messenger Info Center also has an app for your smartphone. So if you are running an Apple or an Android, a Google phone, you can pull down an app for that. Okay, but from the website, you'll sign up. Here, you're going to put the email address that you provided the school. Okay, and then also the password. Now, I'm just going to jump out here because I've already signed up. Okay, so we're going to get into here. Okay. Okay, once I'm logged in, my first page I'll see is the messages. So any message that was sent to me, I can read. So yesterday, there was a school hours emergency, so this call was placed during school hours. The message entitled Early Dismissal. If I click on that, I can see the email. I can see or hear the message play. So if I click on this, I can actually hear the message. And if it was a text message, I could also click here. So however I chose to access this call, I can click on here to see it. We can also filter by unread and read, and we can filter based on all categories, non-school hours, school hours, and general. So if you missed any messages, you can go back and listen to them or read them again. Click on contacts at the top. It just shows your username, how you're listed in the system. And preferences is really where we need to get to. And this is the self-managed portal that I talked to you about. So right now, this is my number, and these are the various methods that I'm using to, or that I've set to this number. So I can receive phone number or phone calls or text messages. And then I have my email address here, and it's receiving email. If I want to add a new number, I just click on Add More, and I can click on Add a Number. I'll put in my work number here. And then I can select, is this a cell phone number that would receive text? And it is not, so I'm going to hit No. And I would like to set up the message preferences, so I'm going to hit Yes here. Okay, so by default, it selects everything for me. So what it's saying is this number that I just added, I am going to receive non-school hours emergency calls, school hour calls, attendance calls, general calls, and survey calls. I'm going to remove everything but general calls. So I'm just going to click off on that green check mark. Okay. Scroll down and hit Save. Okay. So now my number is up there, ready to go. It's just a phone number. Receiving phone calls, does not receive text messages. That's why that's grayed out. It's okay to call. And if I click on it again, I can see that it is set up to receive calls for general information. There's also a help button here. So if you get in any snags or need some help, you can do that. Or like I said, you're more than welcome to call your son or daughter's school to to walk you through this. All right. Now, that's about it on the information School Messenger Info Center portal. Fairly easy. Also, if you need to delete numbers, so let's say you get a new cell phone and you need to take that cell phone off, you can just hit this X here and remove that number. Or if you get a new email address, you can change that, or you have another email address you want it sent to, you can do that as well. Alrighty, that's about it. Okay, again, my name is Ted Harrison, and if you run into any problems, feel free to give me a call or contact me. Email address is thharrison@westmschools.org, or I can be reached at 740-453-8979. Thank you, and I hope this video helps you stay connected.